Imagine choking on your air with a rope tied as tight as it can go around your neck. But the killing simply is not going to take place. This is what happened to George Painter during the description of the 1870s. It was meant to be swift murder. Rather, it was a 20-minute nightmare, one that still chills the pages of American justice. The location was West Virginia, a state in the late 1870s. The gallows were rough, improvised, built not as a sign of respect, but as a result of manslaughter. George Painter had been convicted of murder, and the punishment was hanging. Spectacle was what it was, nonetheless. So people drifted in from small towns, all eager to witness justice being served. The noose had been tied. The knot had been tied behind the ear. Everything was right. Something was wrong. When the trapdoor swung open, George fell. No snap of the hangman's rope, no quick death. Instead, he started to convulse. His legs thrashed wildly. His chest fought. He was choking, horribly, slowly. The rope hadn't been measured properly. The drop hadn't been long enough to be fatal. Instead, it had suspended him, alive, strangling, and purely at his mercy. Witnesses heard him struggling. His eyes bulged out. His face darkened to deep purple. 20 minutes. That's how long he suffered. 20 painful minutes. This was no accident. They were the standard then, and some even believed that it was preferable this way. Why? Because a hanging that took a long time was deemed more proper for heinous crimes. Executioners, being most likely inexperienced locals, didn't care about finesse. They craved vengeance, not haste. What society did not realize then is what we know now. This was not justice. It was torture. Regardless of what George Painter had done, no human life was ever supposed to end like that. Kicking, gasping, choking for nearly half an hour in plain public sight. The stark savagery of it gradually began to change minds. Not right away, but eventually. Experiences such as Painter's led lawmakers and citizens to ask themselves, is this who we really are? George Painter's death is not a footnote in history. It's a mirror, a ghastly reminder of the harm that is done when justice systems care more about revenge than about humanity. He might have been guilty. He might even have been dangerous. But how he died did something basic. If a society cannot hang with dignity, then perhaps it should not hang at all. Botched hangings such as this fueled indignation. They sowed seeds about reform, about morality, about the future of capital punishment. And eventually, the system started changing. Because sometimes the most heartbreaking stories become the most transformative. What's your opinion? Was justice really served on that gallows? Or was it an overreaction? Let me know in the comments. And if this video got you to hesitate for just 1 second, please share it. Let's take a glance at the true histories of justice, punishment, and even man himself evolving. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.